for now, let's head on over to Team Proto-Man and see how things are going over there. So over here on Team Proto-Man, once again we're leaving out the Team Scout. Sorry, Gyro Man. But let's get in there. Something's wrong with this dark panel. Good eye, Searchman. I've heard that some dark panels are booby-trapped. We can't just liberate panels haphazardly. Something's coming. Hehehe. Welcome to End Area 5, Team Proto-Man. Who the heck are you? I'm Cosmo Man. I control the world of darkness. Let's see how you managed to make it this far. Why did he bother telling us his skill beforehand? He talks tough, but I think he's just a bit brainless. You tell him, Magnet Man. Take it as a sign of his confidence. He's a strong one, no doubt about it. This place seems to be full of barrier panels. Keep an eye out for traps as we look for the key. Definitely. Searchman? I'm an expert at finding items. I can even liberate panels from a distance. Your search power is something else. Okay, let's do it. Get ready, Len. Complete the liberation within 9 phases. Roger. And so once again, we're going to do a quick pause here just so I don't have to go through all that again. Back in a moment. And with that, it's time to get this mission started. So, things are going to go a bit differently here. We have a very different scanning ability in Searchman, and a very different defensive ability in Magnet Man. So, we'll see how we can work with that. However, starting things off is pretty much going to be the same. We're just going to send Proto-Man over here and use Wide Sword. This'll do the trick nicely. They really should know better than to do that. But we've got a good bit of clearance here, and a return on our order point investment. Next up is Magnet Man, but he's gonna skip his turn to use Magnet Barrier. So with that, he doesn't get to fight. However, basically the entire team now has Nightman's no-cell ability. So, yeah. We're just going to plow through this trap. Let's see here. I mean, honestly, why not? It's a trap, but no damage thanks to Magnet Barrier. Now let's see what Searchman can do. We're going to send him after the night here. So, details about Searchman in battle. His charge shot is an auto-aiming rapid-fire attack. No matter where you are, it homes in on the nearest enemy and delivers 50 damage worth of rapid-fire shots. His special chip is satellite-y? Not really sure why it's spelled that way, but okay. It sends a cursor spinning through the enemy field. Wherever you stop it, an orbital laser strikes, doing 100 damage, and also sending out shockwaves in the 4 cardinal directions that do a further 100 damage. So, it's a good spread damage attack. I think overall this is my best possibility here. And we'll just finish you off. So yeah, Searchman is a lot more acclimated to battle. I mean, I would hope so. He is a military Navi. So with that, we've opened up a bit of the way toward the first barrier key, but we're not actually going that way just yet. Instead, we're going to have Megaman use Longsword here. Oh, if you guys move the right way, this would be very nice. Of course they're not. But I can still get rid of most of the trouble. And so we've opened the way to the first dark hole, and safely gotten rid of another trap. Yeah, I slept on Magnet Barrier. Earlier on, it probably didn't have the most amazing use, but when dealing with traps, it's pretty good. You're nothing but dust motes compared to me. And with the phase over, Magnet Barrier goes away. This phase, we're going to go without it, and we're just going to have Magnet Man do a clearance here. So, let's do this. Okay, bit of a crowd here, but we can deal with this. Nicely done. Next, it's time to take a look at Searchman's ability. Panel Search. Unlike the 2x3 area that Numberman scans, Searchman goes 5 squares deep in a straight line, so technically he scans fewer panels than Numberman can. However, there's definitely a difference. Search in this area? Okay, Searchman, we're using order points. Roger. Panel Search. Target found. Begin liberation. Yes, he can actually clear the panels that he scans. But notice the highlight here. He doesn't get to clear every single panel he scans, only the ones that contain items. But still, it is a liberation, which also means he does have to fight. Let's see here. Yeah, let's lead with this. And we'll just finish you off with the power of ninjas! I did it. Liberation complete. And so we get Barrier Key 1. It's very conveniently placed for this. And the stun trap is gone. Alright, next up, we're gonna let Megaman go ahead and take out this dark hole. Already most of the crowd's gone. And there we go. Next order of business, we'll have Proto Man take out the bird here. Let's do this first. And there we go. And finally, we'll have Napalm Man start sneaking in this way, but we do have to be cautious because that is a trap panel to the side there. So, we are not going for one-turn liberation. Let's see here. So yes, as tempting as this is, we're gonna hold off. There we go. And now your turn. So that we have an opening, but we didn't set off the trap. The trouble is, there's a new bird. And we're gonna go ahead and handle that. Magnet Man is tailor-made for this, pretty much. Go invisible as a precaution, and hug the bird with magnets. Perfect! Next up, we'll let Napalm Man deal with the Dark Hole. Like so. Okay, not exactly the best selection to deal with this, but we can make it work. I think I want to take out the B-tanks first. That worked rather nicely. And now let's just cook the Thanksgiving turkey. Place in sunlight until golden brown? Honestly, probably not the best recipe. I wouldn't trust that one. But with that, the dark hole is gone, and no more birds. Now to start working on the other dark hole. Let's see. Probably my best opening. And there we go. And we found a heart. Next, we'll let Megaman deal with the dark hole. Let's see here. Let's get rid of you. And now we're done with you. And finish you off with Shadow Man. One more dark hole down. And we get bug frags. Unfortunately, there's a spare dark panel still in the way here, so, yeah, this has to go. By the power of hockey. We're still far enough away that Cosmo Man can't do anything to us. But now we're going to need to put Search Man in a delicate position, because he needs to get rid of these. Panel search time. which will clear this entire row. If I can land this right, this would be a good time for satellite-y. I want to land it right in the middle of everybody. Just like that. And now, ninjas. And so with that entire row is gone. We get more order points, which is nice because we were out of them. We get barrier key 2. So now we can go over here. And we removed a trap. However, we are going to need to worry about where Searchman is right now. So, yeah. Next up, we'll send Napalm Man up here and clear this panel. Make our way toward another dark hole. Suntan time! And we get some bug frags. Or one, anyway. And now we'll let Megaman deal with the dark hole. I don't know if they're going to let me get away with that. This may actually be the better idea just to get rid of the two ninjoys. Almost one turn, but not quite. So for taking more time, you get the sunlight treatment. So just one dark hole to go. We're going to let Proto Man deal with this panel here. Which it is a bit precarious. But we have this as an option. Nice. And thus we get barrier key 3. However, we do have two navies in rather precarious positions now. So, Magna barrier time. So he's using Cosmo Planet. It has a good range, but, well, Magnet barrier. And Dark Slash isn't going to do anything either. So, yeah, let's get Searchman out of there. We'll have him deal with the Knight. Okay. So the tricky thing here is, I do have two cannons that I could fire off, but they take so long to fire that the Knight can block them. However, if he's in the middle of an attack, I can actually use these. Like so. So that takes care of that. And we get order points. Next, we'll have Napalm Man deal with the dark hole,